on your Twitter, it states that you love being a sluzza.
Yeah.
What's a sluzza?
A slag. Whore.
Shaggy.
Hoe. 304.
Sluzza.
Sluzza.
Is this like a British term or?
I don't know. I just know it's like, I'm guessing
like
it's a British term if
Okay.
you guys don't know it. But yeah,
And
I'm
you
like
do-
a
so you
massive
do-
sluzzer.
You do porn, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just curious, how many men have you done scenes with? Do you know? Do you keep count?
No, I couldn't tell you.
Do you have an estimate, a range?
It's in the triple figures.
Triple figures?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, triple
Triple
digits.
Like in different men?
Yeah.
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 Okay, got it. How many? Because in your pre-show notes, you say that you're too much of a slut to date anyone. This is not my words. Your words. You said you're too
Right
much
now,
of a
I'm
slut.
just having too much fun being a slag to date anyone.
Okay. And so you're not dating any civilians,
No. Oh, no.
as they're called.
No, I've not taken anyone hostage just yet.
Okay. Do you? I mean, how long have you been involved in the adult industry?
3 years.
3 years. During that time, have you dated any civilians?
Yes. But only for like 6 months.
6 months. Do you tell them up front? Like, because I'm sure, like, do you go out to bars and clubs? You meet a dude at a bar and a club? Do you have dating apps, maybe?
It really depends. But my dating app, I don't think I've got really many dating apps anymore. But when I did, I set them to very conservative photos. And like
Wait, you'd send them conservative
no,
photos?
like set it so it didn't like really attract. Like I wasn't posting like me like, yeah, it was just like
Okay. You
me,
save that
like
for
a
the
selfie,
podcast.
me with my dog, like more conservative photos. And
Okay.
I didn't outright say like what I do.
So, but you would, because you also said, and I don't know if you said this. Okay, you also said you've never not what on the first date?
I've never not shagged someone on a first date.
So every time you've been on a first date.
I can't help myself.
Okay. And you've dated for the 3 years that you've been doing porn, you've dated during that period, correct?
Yeah, like I've gone on dates, not necessarily.
Okay. But
yeah.
so, like, would you disclose to them that you're involved in porn?
Not all of them, no.
Oof. Okay, look, I mean, you're just, I suppose there's an argument to be
Especially if you just meet someone for one date and you shag and then you like, you know, you don't talk anymore.
Look, I suppose you could make the argument that, like, you know, you're not, there's certainly no legal obligation certainly for you to disclose that you do porn. From my view, and perhaps maybe a lot of men also would agree with me, maybe the chat can weigh in here. I would hope, if I met a girl on a dating app or in person, whatever, that she would disclose to me if she does porn. So that I could rightly disqualify her. Here's the thing for me, like, even
do you find it embarrassing, like if you were to sleep with someone and find out that they were afterwards a porn star, would you be like embarrassed and
No,
like
but it might
worried
go
about
back
it?
and forth.
why would you not tell them that you're a porn star?
Just because, well, sometimes like I just meet them for a date and I don't want to answer all the questions.
But I mean,
that
that's
come
one of the
with it.
first questions. What do you do?
Yeah,
How do you
usually
live
go,
here?
I work
would
online.
you
It's
omit?
really.
You'd omit.
Pardon?
You would omit omission.
What does that mean?
So you wouldn't. Maybe
I just wouldn't admit it. Like I'd just be like,
okay.
oh, I work online. It's really boring.
Oh my god.
But what would cause you to want to do that
really
instead of just
boring.
saying this is what I do?
Because sometimes I don't want to go through the whole conversation and like. Obviously, people look at you so much differently, and I just don't want to go through the whole.
Britson's Flannel donated $100. Lily would be a 10, but she's been ran through more than the Chicago Bears defensive line, so she's a 2.
I'm gonna fix her. I can fix her. I got it. We're gonna make her a trad, not my trad wife, but we'll make her a trad wife.
It's a trad wife.
I actually should do a segment. We should chat. What do you think? We should do a segment on the show where the OnlyFans girls would come on. We actually push them to like.
We do like etiquette
stop
lessons.
Doing no, not for. No. We politely push you
Right.
to get out of the adult entertainment industry.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think there's anything that would really.
What's that?
I don't think there's anything
Anyway.
like that would really
That would
push
really
me.
what?
Yeah.
Push you what?
To not do it.
To not to do it?
Yeah.
What if I told you that. Yeah, I can't think of anything actually. Never mind. Yeah, I can't really help. But
For wanting a relationship with someone.
I've been in, when I was in that relationship, he said he was like he wants me to stop.
she said she wants to date a
There's
porn
many
star.
And then we
there's
broke
many
up.
people that are in relationships that do OnlyFans
Yeah.
and porn.
Yeah.
And
Well,
also, there are a lot of guys who are like into it. Like,
wait,
there
but
are
let's.
a lot of guys.
I do want to stay on the topic. So you said that you would not disclose to like a
Not
civilian.
all the time, no.
Ooh, that. I mean, look. I don't know if you have like whether it's an ethical, moral obligation to disclose, but I know for me that I would want a girl to disclose to me if she does porn, so that I could make the decision of whether I'd want to pursue her or not.
Well,
In-
like
in my
further
case, I would
down
not.
the line, like of
Yeah, but you
course
say you
got-
sleep with the men on the first
Yeah.
date, and perhaps like for me, it's even if, and I'm not interested in casual sex. Like for me, I'm not interested in sleeping with a girl once and never talking to her again. That's pointless to me. But even if I was inclined to do that, I wouldn't even want to have casual sex with a woman who's promiscuous or who's done porn or who has a high body count, because those things are pretty much deal breakers for me.
Yeah.
So-
Well, I don't really go on dates with men that are like, I mean, to be fair, we don't really talk about it that much before the date. But like, if someone's asking me on a first date, like, I mean, I don't think I've ever been on a first date. And someone's been like, "What's
Sure.
your body count?" Or like,
Right.
I
Sure.
hate sluzzers.
Slizzes.
Yeah.
Right, and I do think
Nickelodeon donated $100. A guy you just fucked told you he's fucked 100 plus women online. Is you first concern what his job is, or how healthy he and his semen are?
Nickelodeon. That's a pretty good point. And I mean, one thing that comes with like the porn industry is like the
health.
yeah. And look, the typical argument I hear on this is, well, we get tested every 7 days or whatever, 14 days, whatever it is. I don't know if there's different standards in the UK.
No, it's same.
I do, yeah. And perhaps it's the case that the incidence rate of like gonorrhea or chlamydia or whatever, the primary things that they're testing for, is lower in the porn industry. But what's higher in the porn industry is HPV and herpes, which they don't test for. And if they did test for it, and if having a positive test for those things precluded you from participating in porn, the entire porn industry would collapse, because most of these porn actors have herpes,
Well, I do a
is my
full-
understanding.
I do a full panel. It includes like
It
everything.
includes herpes?
Yeah, well, they take blood. They have some.
Oh, yeah, they do also
Some
test for
my way.
HIV. Yes, yes, that's the one I forgot.
They make me swab my arse, swab my throat, but like.
Yeah, they swab.
They swab? Oh,
You
shit.
have
No, is it like you go and swab it yourself?
Yeah, but they don't really.
Your
Okay, but so
ass,
you get like a,
your
do you get an
blood work.
email or you get a?
Yeah, an email.
Okay, do they show anything for herpes or HPV? Really?
They show everything.
Yeah, you get a
when you
full
get,
panel.
They
you have-
don't test. My understanding, and we've had some other women in the porn industry, adult entertainment industry. My understanding is they don't check for herpes.
I'm
if you
pretty
have a
sure they.
primary care.
Yeah,
and
because
you go to
I
your
Well, no.
primary-
Okay, I just want to be very precise here. So there's the industry mandated STD testing. My understanding for that, they don't check for herpes and HPV. Now, if you go to your doctor and you're in the porn industry and you want a full panel,
Yeah, everyone
then
that I
yes.
collab with, I make sure that they have a full panel.
Yeah.
Okay. But like, okay, the porn industry, like if you're doing
Yeah.
OnlyFans, that's a bit different. I
Yeah.
think it's.
Yeah, I'm not on Pornhub.
But if you're
or,
like in the fucking,
porn,
if
like
you're
hardcore
in
porn.
the San Fernando Valley and you're shooting like traditional porn, and you want to participate in that way, I'm pretty sure they're not checking.
I'm like
for herpes.
100% sure you have to have a full panel.
I would check.
Okay, all right. Well,
But also,
I've heard
like,
different things. But
STIs are so much more common. I feel like in just in the real
civilian-
world, yeah, because
Well,
like, no
people
one
are
wants to
fucking
talk
for
about
sure.
it.
Like, yeah, definitely even.
And also, what's
Without
to say when I
testing.
fuck these guys on the dates, I'm not using protection.
Well, I mean, you can certain STDs, even if you're using a condom, you can still transfer. You know.
But like I said, that's just the risks of life. Like that's just.
There's a crazy stat. The average age of a star who dies, their life expectancy, 37. And there was a crazy one that, but general population who does ecstasy, 8%, porn industry, 50%. And I'm curious what your thoughts are on that. Joshua Broome, former porn star, male performer of the year type thing. He knew 35 people who self-deleted themselves, right? And why do you think that is, being in it, having the experience from your perspective?
Well, I think obviously sometimes people go into porn, you know, like Mia Khalifa and like people have recently come out, that it used to be very, very unsafe in terms of like they didn't protect their performers and stuff like that. But like, I mean, for all the shoots I've been on, it's all very, very safe, and like everyone is like, are you okay? Are you consenting to this? They give you a huge list on like what you want to do, what you don't want to do, and stuff like that.
Do you shoot here in the US or in the UK?
I have shot here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.